Yeah, him with the green
It sounds
tie.
like something I would make up. It really does. But it's real.
A ghost, a ghoul, a goblin, a monster, a werewolf.
Went on and wrote in the comments, I was going to say that came out great.
You're off to a great start.
Yeah. We got some fun stuff planned today. We got some goods. Says Gin. Yes, we do. We got the freaking goods. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the podcast Never Sleeps. I'm Cameron. This is Jared, as always. Let's hear it for him. Why not?
Let's hear it.
Let's do it.
He's here.
So we got a fun episode planned today because we're going to take a look back at an oldie, but a really goodie.
Yeah, one of my faves.
One of my faves.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite like topics just in general. Like, come on now.
Come on.
Recently, the CIA guys just started running his mouth off, just saying like all kinds of shit.
As CIA guys tend to.
Right. Actually, yeah, it's the opposite, right? They never say anything. They have this code of silence because that's
the cone of
important,
silence.
and they have that. Mm-hmm. I wonder if they have. They do. They're called fucking. What are those rooms?
Yeah.
Fucking
Skiffs.
Yeah, they got it's a literal cone of silence.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this guy outside of a skiff starts running his fucking mouth off on a podcast.
Oof.
And it's great because he reveals what we've been wondering for 70 years, at least personally 70 years. I don't know how long you've been wondering.
Yeah.
Who the men in black were, who they actually are.
For 70 years, I've been wondering that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the first thing you shoot out of the womb and you're like, wait,
Who are the men?
who are these motherfuckers?
So, Jinx.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Ginsburg. Okay. But
Go for it.
go for it. But,
We're doing.
yeah, let's try. Says Gin was telling me.
Oh yeah, good old Sezzy. What was Sezzy saying?
He says hi.
Don't tell him I said hi. I don't want him to call me.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm worried if he thinks I want to talk to him. He'll call.
But no.
Yeah.
The Men in Black. No. So when you first came out of the womb, no, that's not the first thing that comes to mind. But it is something that comes to mind. The answer isn't Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones. I'm
It's
assuming.
not. Yeah, they made that movie, which confused the hell out of me.
Based on a. Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, we get
Well,
it.
now we know.
Yeah.
Now we know.
So it's obviously these cool Mercedes Benzes, and did they change the car type like as different vendors like gave them money, or was it always a Mercedes?
Ray-Bans, I know that.
Yeah, Ray-Bans because they got paid.
They got paid.
Yeah, they had their own special versions of these. Anyway, so I wanted to play our old episode of who we said the Men in Black were because we had a really good prediction.
Really?
Oh
I believe
yeah,
it.
ours is like really good.
For 70 years, I mean.
And then I'm gonna play the CIA guys' actual admission of who they were, and let's see how close we were.
we line up the videos word for word.
Oh, that'd
It's
be
actually quite
fucking
interesting.
amazing.
We believe the Men in Black.
You mean the thing we just did?
Yeah, but
Extemporaneously, we just happened to say the same things. Okay.
okay.
So let's play this old episode. Let's start it at 25:35.
Dude,
this is episode 40.
that's so crazy.
Do you know what episode it is today?
133.
Wow. Right?
What was
Almost
the timestamp?
100
Now I
episodes.
have way too many numbers in my head.
2535.
Okay.
Yeah, really.
Oh, we have fun. Oh, we have fun.
They only in it for cheese.
Dude, look how fat I am, first of all.
Back then?
No, right now. Look how fucking fat and
You
gross
look
I
at-
am. Yeah,
Tell
back
me
then.
right
yeah.
now.
So now we're up to 55.
Yeah.
So here we go. In
This is weird looking.
1964, Lockheed deploys.
Look at Fatty
this.
Boy.
Show the folks the picture.
Look at this. Look at this. This is about this time of year, actually, too.
Okay.
This is the
Whoa,
SR-71.
in what
Blackbird.
year?
How cool is that shit?
1964.
That's
This
the
was
X-Men
created
play,
in
by the way.
1964?
Hey, stop
So-
it.
Dude,
So
this looks like
I
it was
did a
created in
rewatch.
70s. It just sounds like you talking over yourself.
It's weird, right?
Yeah.
I did a rewatch of First Class.
Fantastic.
God, is it so good?
know.
Like they nail that.
It's
movie.
amazing. I
It's
know.
so good.
People sleep
The
on
scene where he's in there with what's his name? Sebastian
Shaw, yeah.
Shaw. Okay. He's in there with Shaw. Shaw just got done, loading up with nuclear energy, and he's like, I can't penetrate his mind. I don't know why. Go in there, find out, Eric. And he goes in there, and he says
I'll
everything.
penetrate his mind
Yeah.
with a quarter.
He said, well, literally, right? He said he says everything that we know Magneto believes in. That they're the
Mutants.
Yeah,
My mutant brothers.
They need to join together. That they're the next step.
We
of
are the next step in
evolution.
evolution. Yeah, exactly.
And he does the whole thing, and he's like, "I want you by my side." And
Shaw does that.
Yeah, Shaw's doing that, and he's so powerful. Magneto's useless against him. He's like pushing the metal, but he just walks into him. He's just so much more powerful. And he's like, "I want you by my side," or whatever. And he starts breaking the glass, and then he gets, a read on him. He's like, "Whatever you're doing, Eric, keep doing it.
Yeah.
I can't penetrate his mind, but I can see him."
I see the hole though.
And then he's like, he does the thing where he's like, "You know what? I agree with every word you say." And he's using the wires to pull the helmet off from behind, and then he yanks it off, and he goes, "Now, Charles." And then he gets him, and he's holding him, and he's like, he puts the helmet on. He's like, "I agree with every word you say."
Villain.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what's so cool is like he's now Magneto in that moment. "I don't trust you, Charles."
Yeah.
Puts it on, and this is like the split.
Yeah.
And he says, he's like, "I agree with everything you said, but unfortunately, you killed my mother.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to count to 3 and I'm going to move the coin." It's so good. And then the way they show his head as the coin goes through,
Well,
he's feeling it. Dude, he feels it.
Yeah, and they're all
He can't let go either. He's too powerful. If he lets go of him mentally, Shaw might survive that because he can absorb energy. The only way to not lose,
I didn't think of that.
Yeah, he has to hold on the whole time until he dies.
He has to mute his powers.
And that's
while
scary.
holding on and taking a fucking thing to the dome.
And just
by your best friend.
Yeah. And he's even saying, "Eric, no," but he can't talk to him. He can't reach it. It's such a good moment. And he's screaming. As this
good for you for
going.
rewatching that.
The best.
Shaybot, what's up, bud?
What's up, Shay?
Good
so
to
we're
see
talking
you.
about the real Men in Black. So let's go back to our old episode 40. So in this part, just a general idea. So we're talking about the cool technology that within like a short period of time, we go from the first jet airplane to a Blackbird, right? Really quickly, which means we probably had access to some, we know all of the paperclip scientists, they had access to otherworldly technology. We made a huge leap in 10 years. It's like absurd how far we came from, we got a jet working, to now we're flying in space like the X-Men.
Yeah.
Play that video, and then we discuss who we think the Men in Black are.
Is my theory correct?
And then we're going to confirm who they are.
Okay.
Because we have it on this show, on this episode.
Confirmation. Okay.
CIA confirmation.
What is this?
Yeah, just
Timestamp.
play it. So we started at 25:35.
Oh, just play it from here?
Yeah, just play it right here. Yeah, just give it a few.
17 years after,
Holy cow.
after they created that first jet, the XP-80.
Wait, where is it? Is it?
It's that's what I'm getting to. So
Okay.
within 17 years of creating the XP-80, which was a jet craft that
Go
went
watch this
500 miles
episode
per
if you
hour
haven't seen
at
it.
a max of 45,000 feet altitude, this guy can go 85,000 feet altitude, which is the curvature of space.
Yeah, see, that was going to
It's
say
crazy.
this picture,
Because it's at the curvature.
In the 60s.
It can go 85,000 miles, 90,000 is space. So 85,000 miles off the ground, or 85,000 feet.
Okay,
sorry.
so who are the
Miles.
Men in Black? I
85,000
missed
feet
it.
in altitude. It can also go 3,300 miles
Are
per
we
hour.
just
So
talking
the
about how
state of
cool the
art is-
SR-71 is?
The CIA guy talks about this exact same thing in the next video. So that's why I wanted to just show that a little bit.
Okay.
So jump to 2746. This is where we give our theory on who the Men in Black are and why they do what they do.
time as far as the government and what they were working on, creating the Five Eyes Alliance. So they
remember
could go
my
from country to
theory.
country.
My
sharing
brilliant
this information.
theories.
So if you had parts of a UFO and you wanted to recreate that technology, you couldn't just do it with the parts. You would need to know, how do these things operate?
Yeah.
How do they fly?
The propulsions. Yeah, you need. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So how does all of this relate to
Good
Area
word,
51
propulsion.
Two Men in Black? If you were going to find out this information, you'd want to talk to witnesses. You would want to talk to the people that actually saw UFO craft fly. How do they maneuver? How do they work? How do they operate? How do they turn? And if you gave that information to engineers mixed with a bunch of debris,
Yep.
you could probably rebuild this thing.
So if I'm hearing you right, and I like to think that I am,
Mm-hmm.
you're saying that
Oh my
the Men in Black,
You're confused the shit
Go.
out of people.
right after these people see UFOs or abducted
Yeah.
or have any encounter of any kind,
Yeah.
they go to these people as like reconnaissance
100%.
for like R&D to like be like, oh, so what'd you see? So it was
100%.
circular.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Yeah.
you said the momentum was coming from the
How
rear.
fast do you think it was going?
Yeah.
How high was it?
How large
fast
was the
did it
object?
get
How
from
tall
here?
was it? Yeah, yeah.
Right.
You get
Okay.
dimensions. You start getting, you start
yeah.
building a picture.
And now you can give that information to your engineers and say, this is how they work. And now you have parts. And now
Not a
you
bad
you have
idea,
an
right?
of how they
Very
actually
clever
operate.
of
You can start to
myself.
try to recreate this stuff.
You get, yeah. So,
So,
yeah, you go gather the intel.
Yep.
Get a composite artist or whatever. Have him draw something up.
Yep.
Give it to an engineer. Say, here's what we got. Here's the information we just gathered.
Yeah.
So this looks like this is what they were talking about. This thing that we
you go.
retrieved. Oh shit!
And there's more than one contractor.
So you're saying
on
the Men in
this.
Black aren't aliens or
Right.
aren't the government its own body like in Men in Black movies?
Right. No, it's
that
not a branch of the government.
So who are you saying the Men in Black are?
Military contractors.
Such as Lockheed Martin,
Such as
or
Lockheed,
Skunk
McDonnell
Works,
Douglas.
or-
Exactly. Skunk Works was their.
Have we
their hidden
always
technology-
been
technology.
this intuitive?
Dude, so
And
that's
brilliant?
That's a great theory. Okay,
really is
it really is. That's a fun, good theory.
Yeah.
So now, like I said, there was the CIA guy, this John Rodriguez, I think his name was. He goes on this podcast called Area 52. Have you heard of this?
No.
It's a great show.
Clever name.
Right? It does actually really well. And he gets this ex-CIA officer who worked in part of these programs. And in the conversation, he actually says who the Men in Black are and why they did what they did. So let's watch this video. There were so many cool revelations in this interview, but I wanted to get specific to the Men in Black one because we do wonder. Everyone's been wondering who do the people. Some people think they're fucking aliens. They think that they're otherworldly beings.
I do.
Showing up for whatever reason. So this one guy said they
Everything
walked
goes,
through his walls and shit. Like so,
Yeah.
we have all this weird info out there.
Yeah.
But let's hear from the horse's mouth. This guy would know who they were.
It's just a video of a horse, and you're like, if I can translate,
That'd
he's saying, the Men in Black.
I put a bunch of gum in his mouth. Now I'm going to
He's
speak for
chewing
him.
peanut butter.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the Mr. Ed. Remember that show?
Yeah,
No.
that's torturous. Like, how dare they? Well,
Eat the fucking peanut butter,
right?
Ed.
And he's like, I eat this all
It's
the time.
all I
It's
eat, yeah.
horrid.
I want a sandwich or
You
a
can
meal.
see my bones.
Yeah. I'm dying, you monsters. Give me something
It's
other
not
than
funny,
peanut
but it-
butter
it's
and
funny.
fucking
Yeah.
bubblicious.
Hey, dude, practical special effects, you know?
I saw in that big congressional hearing on the UAPs over and over again, and I've put some things together.
Okay.
Ooh, I heard a serviceman say that these objects are technology that no one on this earth has.
Agreed. There's some stuff that I don't think we can make, for sure. If we
Yeah.
can, we won. Like we've won.
The game of life.
Right? Just this past Maverick that we pulled. We used stuff made in the 80s. And everyone's like, dude, we're like so badass. We're the only ones that could do it with this. Dude, that was like our old shit that we had to like dust off. and
Why, though?
Bring it out of the garage.
Why?
Because it was the only thing that could carry these 30-ton weapons that we needed to drop.
So we've made these amazing advancements, and we haven't been able to
We don't see any of the
figure
new
out
stuff.
how to carry weight.
Yeah, well, what was bizarre about the B2 to me is that thing
The
can
whole
barely
thing.
stay in the air. Like it's like totally computer controlled, and it has to use like this special skin to keep it in the air.
Don't we all?
It uses the Byfield Brown effect to give it this small anti-gravity effect.
Bayfield.
Just to keep it in the air. Like, I was surprised that was the vehicle we needed to drop these 30-ton.
That's my question.
You would think we'd have like big stealth
So
bombs.
why? So why use
Because
this?
they don't want to roll out the spinning rims yet. Bro.
Why?
They just don't want to roll it out.
The spinning. Oh yeah, the new tech,
spinners.
the spinning
The
rims,
spinners. They don't want to throw
the
the
brand
spinners
new
on it.
technology. What's
I'm just
up,
trying to
dude?
think of like what the highest end, of a vehicle would be. They don't want to bring out the Maserati.
Cybertruck?
No, I don't like that one.
I hate it.
I hate it. It's not.
Do you want the ugliest fucking truck ever? Do you want it
Remember
to
the
not
DeLorean?
even be a truck? Yeah.
Not even close to as cool.
Yeah.
But we tried.
yeah.
Yeah.
What if we made it bulkier and less cool?
And the window's bulletproof.
And arrow proof.
Yeah, if Hawkeye's after you, you're good.
I love that Joe Rogan had the gall.
Yeah, what was he thinking?
I don't. What the?
They shoot shotguns.
So
at
it's
it.
bulletproof. Is it arrow-proof though?
That
Yeah,
is such like
motherfucker. What?
That is a douchey
I don't know.
thing to do.
I've shot about 90 mph. So
Yeah.
all right.
You realize bullets go
bulletproof,
like
yeah.
2 times the speed of sound.
But when I do this, sometimes it goes really hard.
this
into the
thing that
target.
was invented 3,000 years ago, I bet you it could do it.
Oh, it didn't do it. It broke. Look,
Yeah.
it broke the arrow. Who would have thought?
Impressive! This thing's so cool.
Come here,
Elon. Yeah. No, it was
Good job, dude.
just bizarre. Welcome to the chat. So we got D joining us. We got Garbage Man. We got Shay back in the chat.
There they are.
Okay. What's GB say?
GB
Yeah.
be saying, he be saying, yo, what up, fools?
Yeah.
In that cadence. And then he said, have you guys had a chance to watch Black Mirror yet on Apple TV?
Fucking A. I love that shit.
I think he means Black Mass
Black Mirror, dude.
is on Netflix.
Yeah.
Isn't? Okay. Yes. Black Mirror is an amazing show.
Yes, it's an amazing show.
Even the name of it's clever.
So we're gonna tell you who the Men in Black are, and then we can talk about.
and then we'll
Black
tell you all about
Mirror.
Apple TV.
Yeah. Read my last text. Hold on. What did he say? Shaybot. Fast forward.
Continue then, fast
Okay. The Golden Dome. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Just read it.
President. Okay. I heard a serviceman and the president there say the Golden Dome is technology that no one on Earth has
Yeah, I
or
heard
can
this.
have.
Yeah.
So is this like a force field or something? Are they trying to say it's like this?
Dark matter. See, I called it. Did I say dark matter? Did I say something else?
But Black Mirror is not even close to Dark Matter.
Oh, they're both shows.
Yeah, they both.
Darks, and then another
Black,
word.
yeah, okay,
Like
yeah,
black,
yeah.
dark,
Black is a dark
Mirror,
color.
mirror matter. I mean, it's actually pretty close. Black mirror, dark matter.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
No, no, I've already. You got to catch up so we can talk about
I
it.
gotta play catch up.
Dude, there's
Okay.
so much I want to say about it, but I can't.
All right. So we said the Men in Black were military contractors
Yes.
gathering information from eyewitnesses of real UFOs so that they could help reverse engineer this stuff. And that the guys showing up they came with like Air Force credentials, but they were actually Lockheed, McDonnell Douglas, and other Northrop and those types, right? That had little bits of this alien tech, and they were trying to be the first ones to get there.
Yes.
So that was our theory. This is the ex-CIA guy. He's going to tell us who the Men in Black really were and why they did what they did.
All right, where's
Let's
he at?
watch it. It's on that video.
Oh, I thought he was in the studio.
Yeah, let's invite him in, everybody. John
But we'll put a
Rodriguez.
camera on him,
Yeah.
so don't mind.
He said
Welcome,
that when
here
we
he
were
is.
testing the U2
And
and
his
A12,
friend.
they were silver
Yeah.
and they
the other
only
room,
operated in
but
broad
camera.
daylight. Why were they painted black and why not at night to hide them? Simple explanation. The cameras back in those days didn't have night vision. So, they needed daylight to
Isn't that
photograph
wild?
anything on the ground.
We had to fly.
And
with
that's how they
daylight
tested the cameras and the
or spy
systems.
plane.
Oh, it's night.
In
Yeah.
broad
Let's
daylight.
go
And
home.
they're
Oh.
silver. You can see them. You can track them. Easier to
about like
track.
the
But
U2.
1955,
Yeah.
U2 was very advanced.
And it looks
the
very,
A12 definitely looks very advanced. And that first A12
That's the A12. That cool.
came
that's-
on board
the
at,
B2 it
1962.
looks like that.
people
Yes,
would
it
see
does.
these objects up in the sky. They were flying at 70,000 for the U2 and like around about 85,000 for the A12.
It's so crazy.
People
So
were
who are the
reporting
Men in
UFOs.
Black?
And when people reported UFOs to the local
getting it.
authorities or
Yeah.
to a radio station or TV station or what have you, newspapers, that piqued our interest. We wanted to know what they were seeing. Describe what you see. Because we wanted to know what
Did
these
we
craft
call
would
it
look like
exact?
to an observer,
We did.
knowing nothing about the program to develop these aircraft. What are they perceiving from the ground looking up?
Sure.
Yeah.
Now that started the Men in Black legend.
Hmm.
When we were visiting the CIA officers
Right.
Some of them had Air Force credentials,
They had fake Air Force
Mhm.
credentials.
and they were presenting themselves
Remember
as
they
Air
always-
Force, even though they were CIA.
and people
This
could
was
tell
what years?
they
This
didn't
was the
seem like Air
60s?
Force.
Yeah, this is like
Yeah.
starting from the very first in the 50s, late.
You would assume the same
when
department
the legend
that
was
visited
born.
people for explainable aerial phenomenon would also be sent out when
Canadian.
UFOs were spotted. It would be
Yes.
the same people.
I would imagine so.
Yeah.
I would imagine they would have a
Sent out.
professional background in the entire topic
Mm,
because they were reporting UFOs. So
Right.
obviously, people who actually know about UFOs would find out, what did you see?
mhm.
Yeah.
Unlike the Air Force, which encourages you to believe they're UFOs, CIA
which
did
is
not.
so dirty.
Yeah.
They did not
Yeah.
dissuade their belief that they were UFOs. And they would
Yeah, the Air
act
Force would be like, yeah, it
move
was.
on investigators
Yeah.
in
You
the
saw
sense that they would
aliens.
take in the data.
Right.
We
You
just
saw
want to know what
them
you
too,
saw.
'cause
We
they're
couldn't
trying to hide their
data.
shit.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
That's
Yeah.
so
And to
fucked
know
up.
Dude, that's
Saw
evil.
a UFO, fine.
Yep.
But they didn't.
Yeah, CIA
CIA
was
did
just
not
like,
deliberately
give me the deets.
tell people
Yeah.
you saw a UFO.
Right. Or
These are
don't
UFOs.
say anything. Or,
Don't say.
yeah.
No,
Okay.
we just want the information. Um,
What
so
did
that
it
occurred
taste like?
throughout the 50s during the U2 program and through the 60s up to 64 when we actually deployed the A-12
Okay.
operationally. Mid 60s, I
So
would
this is
say.
around the same time as the Blackbird.
We have case files of real UFOs.
That would be
One and
great. Is just real quick
Yeah,
to sort of fuck with the people that saw like that.
yeah.
Because you're a CIA agent and this is a scary situation with these people. You're like, hey, I heard you saw some shit last night,
Yeah.
But to fuck with them, it's like, so what did the craft look like? And they start explaining. So what do you think it would taste like?
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
still little like curveballs.
There's a scene in Agents of Shield.
If your mother saw the ship, do you think she'd still love you? It's like,
They
Yeah.
kind of pull this. They're interviewing. They're trying to figure out which one of these people that work at Area 51, which is a Shield base in MCU world, who's a Chronicom, who's a robot. So they want human reactions. So as they're interviewing them, they
dude,
say
you're such a nerd.
one of them is one of the questions is what do you feel when I say the word moist? Moist. Moist. And
When
the
you
guy's
say it
like,
like
please
that?
don't say it. He's
Yeah.
like, please stop.
He
Please
turns into a.
stop. Yeah, he comes out.
You found me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't.
I'm a
yeah.
Chronicon. Stop.
But like obviously it would elicit somewhat of like a human reaction because that word is kind of weird.
But what if I
moist?
understand the word moist, but what if I said moist?
Over and over again, that would drive me fucking bananas.
Moist. Dude. Anyone who didn't lose their mind
Who's that character?
is definitely
that
a
does
Chronicon.
that? Oh, the guy from Family
yeah.
Guy. The old,
Hey there,
the old
muscly
man.
arms. Yeah. You like ice cream?
Okay. Yeah.
Muscly arm.
Yeah.
So,
Must be-
it's great.
Those guys are geniuses, man.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so,
So Dark Matter. So Felicity says the show, it's great, the best.
I want to see it.
And then, but yeah, I watched it. It is really good. I've been awake since 3 a.m. picking up garbage. My bad, guys.
Dude, you're good.
Live your fucking life,
Welcome to
big
the
dog.
chat. Dude. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's what we're here
connected to the UAP meeting. Oh yeah, is anyone familiar with the Kenny Vex story?
Kenny Veach.
Veach, yeah, who is
Yeah.
that? Why do I know that name?
He went missing. He was a cave. He would go do a YouTube channel where he went into caves.
Dude, yeah, in Nevada.
And he found a cave.
And he said,
entrance
yeah,
to
he said
something
it,
strange.
it was the shape of an M.
Yeah.
And he said that when he got near it, he felt like this electrical vibration.
Yeah. Some sort, which makes sense if it's like
Yeah.
releasing energy of some kind or some resonant frequency.
And then so
or
he
vibration.
goes again to find it.
Yeah.
He's like, I told you guys I'd film me
He
finding
brought
that cave.
a gun.
Yeah.
Like we
Cell
have the
phone,
video.
GPS,
yeah,
all this shit.
everything.
Yeah. And he says, I swear, like it was right over there.
Yeah.
It wasn't there. I looked,
Now it's gone.
So now I'm just sort of looking around, and then fucking guy disappears.
And what did Lazar say about the bases out there? That they blend in with the mountains.
Yeah.
That the doors open and close, and when the doors are closed, you can't
couldn't
tell.
tell there was
Yeah,
a
it
door
looks
at
like
all.
it just looks like a mountain.
Yeah.
Maybe he found one of these, and that was that. They found his gun. They found his phone. They found all of his like items that he brought along with him down in a shaft somewhere, but no him. and he still has never been found.
You know what I
That's
like
a
to
creepy
think?
missing
You know what my
persons.
lore for him is?
And that he works at Area 51 now, and he's like
Yeah.
this top tier
That's
guy.
it. That's it. Living the dream,
Yeah.
baby.
That's all he. Yeah, that's all he
Yeah.
wanted. He liked being alone. He's a lone wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lives out there.
That's it, man.
He's hanging out with aliens.
Chilling with
yeah.
and they love him.
Oh, he's the only one they'll talk to.
Yeah. Like bring in Veach.
Yeah.
We're done with you.
You know what? He's got a good heart.
Yeah.
Like we just want Veach.
Yeah.
You guys, we know what you want.
Yeah.
Like, remember the disgust from that other alien, like the blue one. We told that story where the guy's at Area 51 and he sees the blue guy run up to him and he's like, "I need some unobtainium, some metal that he doesn't even know what it is."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Did you try asking the guys at the base?" And he goes. And he says he could feel the disgust coming off of it.
That's
like,
fucking
because
great.
they're attached together, like psychically.
But the alien's smiling.
Yeah. He's like,
You
I
could just
would
tell.
I want nothing from those savages. Like it was something like that. Like he's so disgusted by them.
Oh, did you ask Jimmy in finance? Did I? What? Yeah. James.
No, I'll definitely go.
Oh, James. I know I do like him, actually, of all the people. I'll go ask him. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Alien. Yeah.
Oh
Can't hide his emotions.
yeah. Okay. What's Chase got? Did you guys see that new Jeremy Corbell UFO footage? It's like we're gonna watch it after this for sure. So there's a new UFO capture. Cool.
What?
All right, let's finish this video with the CIA guy.
Yeah.
So he said the Men in Black
You skipped
were
a bunch of stuff, though, right?
CIA agents, and we were right. Some of them were Air Force and military contractors. They were going out, and that 10% of the reports were true UFO sightings.
Okay.
And they would gather that data. And that the ones that weren't, they knew what they were seeing because they knew about the flight tests.
They're like, oh,
They
yeah.
wanted to know what the enemy would see, right? So how they would react to seeing something so crazy,
Yeah.
something so weird.
Yeah.
And it was this reaction that it was an alien craft, and that's what they wanted. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
cool, send it to Russia.
You
know
saw
what I
something
mean?
weird? Yeah. What was it? Yeah. It was aliens. Probably.
Something so powerful we could never stand against it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Probs.
That's what you want. Yeah, I agree. It's probably something
I didn't
that
even see it, but based on
genius
the,
came up with.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He probably loved the repropulsion that he thought of. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, Garden Trick said, and then we'll finish this damn video. We got to finish the damn video.
That's why I was going to get to chat after the
Yeah,
video.
you're right. You
so
know,
we don't
that's
lose
my
the
idea.
momentum. Yeah.
This
It's
guy's
almost
just
done.
a little long-winded, the sweetie.
10
That's us.
sightings.
You need it all.
Were actual
we need it.
UFOs.
And I'm sure
That's a high number.
It's 10%.
Yeah.
Yeah. The CIA knew that there was something up there that were real UFOs. The second part of that discussion was about
This blew
beings.
my fucking
Dude,
mind.
this is so
It
good.
is.
that
Listen to this.
there were aliens. There were actual aliens. We were able to recover DNA. And when we discovered how to sequence the human genome, we sequenced the alien DNA,
This was
and
like
we
in the
discovered
70s?
that, there are markers in there that look very human.
Uh-oh.
What looks like an alien has, for some reason, human genetic markers in their DNA.
And that freaking wild?
No, that's terrifying.
So what does that even mean? So they
Crossbreeding,
have
baby.
maybe or we come from them. Maybe we're a product of these things. Maybe they're us in the future. Whatever. The point is that once they were able to map the human genome, they went back to the DNA they had from crash retrievals.
Okay.
Mapped the alien genome and were like, oh shit, it's like very similar.
They had a transparent thing, and they put it over ours,
Yeah.
and it matches exactly.
Yeah.
And it also shows the key to where
I was gonna say, what is this?
the Da Vinci Code or some shit.
Yeah, it's something. It's okay.
What is that?
Now
Yeah,
we
what
get
is
it.
that?
So,
Iron Man, I'm thinking.
oh
lays-
yeah, he puts all the things together, and it's the new element. Congratulations, sir.
No.
Oh.
What is that? Oh, yeah, where they put on top.
Oh, that's prison
National
break.
Treasure.
Oh, they've done it a lot.
Maybe it's in like 50 fucking
It's in
movies.
everything.
Yeah. No. It's a scene like one car's chasing another.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. There's a shootout.
Yeah.
Some karate happens.
Yeah. Everybody in this world somehow knows.
They hold
how
up
to
their
shoot.
jacket and shoot at each other.
Exactly. Hey, where are the fucking police, dude? Is
They
that the
never show
worst?
up. Yeah.
The worst city?
The worst response time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Anywhere John
Another
Wick goes,
shooting a block away from that one?
they're all paid off.
7 hours. We'll be there. Minimum. Maximum.
The girls with the sleeve tattoos, they paid off like all the cops in all those areas. So anytime it's like one of their things, they put the word out.
What they pay about that?
Gold coins.
Yeah, the boy. See, I wanted you to think I was going dirty, but I'm like, no,
yeah.
not cash because they use the gold
That's
coins.
what they use. Yeah.
You're
Okay.
good. You're good, you.
So that's who the Men in Black were. We were right, partially right.
It's a crazy
The
sentence.
CIA was also
Yeah.
involved, which makes fucking sense.
But we said,
because it was their program.
well, we said, we thought, okay, it's like a Lockheed, like a third party. We didn't think our government, we weren't to be so disgusting.
Well, yeah. Just think of the time period. This is like when JFK was like
Was what?
unalived. This is the 50s, early 60s.
I know that
the
Lee
CIA
Harvey.
was-
That Lee Harvey.
What a crazy.
What a son of a gun.
Who CIA asset, by the way. So
Yeah.
that doesn't help.
Oh, CIA.
Proven CIA asset.
Yeah, they're awesome.
I know, right?
We're big proponents of them on here.
Glad they're on our side, right?
Hey, heck to the yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's all you can say about that.
Yeah. And I'm glad aliens are real, but I'm not going to deal. Just don't abduct me, guys, please.
Yeah. What
do
are
I
your
get around
feelings
that?
about that? If you were going to be abducted, like if you could, and then you would
If
know.
I could.
Yeah. So like they land
Yeah.
and they go,
Do you want to go up?
yeah. Now we might have to run some tests. Nothing crazy invasive.
Except
we
through
can
your
even wipe your memory out.
But after the process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll take care of it.
Yeah. We won't let it leak or anything.
Yeah. Forever.
Yeah. Because
Why did I even say that? Why would I even say that?
I'm totally just, I don't know. I haven't had my coffee yet. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I'm going to not go. I'll stay.
They're also CIA.
I'll stay. You have a 7. I suggest you hit so. I also like to live dangerously.
That's true.
So
He
good.
busts. Yeah.
No, he has a 5 and he stays.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
yeah, he still loses. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, they're like, the dealer shows
20
20.
beats your 5. So, yeah. Stupid. It's not living dangerously.
I guess,
'cause it's
yeah.
number 2 hit on like an 18.
Blackjack isn't my bag.
There's like 2 or 3. There's like 2s or 3s is the only cards that could save him.
Yeah.
And he like catches it. That's crazy.
Staying
on a
this
5
is
is
just-
so genius, dude. I also.
Yeah. I love when he says Danger's my middle name, and then later they read his profile as Austin Danger Powers.
Yeah. You know what's funny? When I first saw
Oh,
the movie, I
man.
didn't know that was a turn of phrase.
Yeah.
Danger's my middle name. So I'm like, oh, his name's Austin Danger Powers. I didn't get it.
Peligroso mi nombre media.
What's up, man? You okay?
That means Danger is my middle name in Spanish.
Why the fuck do you know that?
Why would I know that? So that I can fucking say it.
That's
It's
it,
so
yeah.
great. Yeah. Being able to say it.
Yeah, I guess. God bless.
Yeah. That's
so
cool.
it's sort of like my name is Eugene Montoya. Whatever.
Yeah.
You killed my father.
Yeah.
It's not
prepared
in
to
language,
die.
but that's
Yeah,
like your
I
thing
wanted
that
to
you could
know like
say.
some cool
Some
thing to
cool
say.
little thing you thought.
The other day, I learned how to say precisely in French so that I could say it. Precisement. Yeah. I just wanted to be able to say it. And then people were like, whoa, maybe he knows French?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and keep the mystery alive.
Exactly.
Maybe he fucking
Man of
does.
mystery, which is funny.
International. man of
Yeah, because we
mystery.
just talked about Austin Danger Powers.
Austin
It's all
Danger
full
Powers.
circle.
So
Do you guys think we'll ever find out what's really going on out there?
the D Live
In
Wire
our
right there?
lifetimes? No, Garbage Man. I hope so. I feel like we're so close to so many truths, but still had to reach
Still have
out.
to reach out.
Oh, still had to reach out. So, yes, have we ever been any closer to disclosure than right now? No. This is as close as we've ever been.
Yes.
Guys, like literal high tier former, U.S. military are coming out in droves and testifying to Congress, but their testimonies are being hidden. Nothing's public.
Bastards.
The group Arrow they put together was obviously just this bullshit way to get people to think we're doing something about it. We found out later that the guy they put in charge of Arrow worked for one of the military
Lou
contractors.
Elizondo.
No, that other he's like a total pig. This guy, I can't. Yeah, but we have a new Arrow head. We have a new Arrowhead, and hopefully he's better than the old one.
Is it made out of dragon glass? Best show. I just finished it. Actually, I
Such a
like
good show.
episode left.
But yeah, Garbage, I think in our lifetime, I think they have to get there somehow. I think they've been trying to get there for a while. They just needed us to be like here.
But in our lifetime.
Once it happens and they finally just say it, the news cycle, people just be like,
the news cycle's
move
so
on.
quick. It's so crazy.
Yeah, they'll be like, oh yeah, aliens are real. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. The last 10 years they've been telling us it's real, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever. No big
Stands
deal.
to
Moving
reason.
on. Yeah. I'm glad
Anyway,
we got
let
that
me
out
go
of
to
the
work
way.
at Applebee's.
Exactly.
I have a life.
I have things to do.
Yeah.
This
I have
means
children
nothing
to take care of. And
Yeah.
yeah.
For me, though, it would be yes, it's something I need to know. I just need to fucking
For
know.
those who don't have a life,
Yeah.
dude, yeah.
I'm so
Bring it on.
I'm so deep into this topic, man. You know that. I want the truth so bad. Because it's frustrating that they mix so much fake shit in with some it's so hard to know what to believe, and they did such a good job. The architects of this disinformation, misinformation, nonsense around this topic, they were able to convince us for 70 years that we were silly if we thought they were real. Like they did that. They successfully did that.
I always thought aliens were real. I never felt
and
silly
you would be
about it.
laughed at up until about 2017. Literally.
No, everyone would be like, "You brave mother."
No. Yeah, I wish that's what it was. No, everybody laughed at those people.
I got slow clapped all the time.
I know. Yeah, you got the clap all the time. Just
Well, that was-
constant.
I was
Anyway,
going through a phase.
so that's it. We solved the Men in Black. What are we moving on to? Because somebody brought up something interesting. Garbage was saying, "Hey, you guys close to that private airport hangar?" Yes.
Yeah.
You're talking about Janet Airlines. Do you know why they call it Janet?
Damn it,
Janet. Love that movie
Yeah.
so much. So good.
It is really
Every
good.
song is just a
Rocky
hit.
Horror Picture
Yeah.
Show.
But do you know why they call it Janet Air? If you in the chat, if you know, throw it in there. Let's see if he gets it before you do.
no, I don't know, so I won't get it.
It's an acronym.
Oh, what is it? How does
It
it spell?
flies to Area 51. Janet, Janet.
Janet.
Yeah.
Exactly how it's spelled everywhere. Damn it, Janet. So it's
Yeah, come on. You got this.
it flies. To
It's
everywhere.
very similar to what before the NSA was a well-known agency. People would say that it stood for no such agency or things like that. Remember the NSA? They would say that I work for the NSA because nobody really knew about the NSA.
just another non.
You're so close.
Really?
You really are.
Just another non-extra.
You're right there.
terrestrial.
Anybody got it in the chat?
No, what is it?
Just another non-existent terminal.
No way.
Yeah. Yep. So at
I was
McCarran Airport,
I was right there.
Yeah. So it's the private airline
Janet.
side of the McCarran Airport. There's these blank white planes.
Yeah.
That and they have tag numbers.
Yeah.
They go to Area 51 every day. Employees get picked
Sure,
up.
yeah.
Just another non-existent terminal. Is what it
Dude, when
stands
you
for.
come up with that, you're like, what should we call this? You're like, it'd be cool if we had like an acronym.
like no such agency. It's very
Yeah.
similar. Yeah. It's cool. Just another non-existent terminal.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Janet Air.
I was right there.
You were right there, dude. You had it.
Terminal. I should have thought more airport.
And you even said X. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're like,
Say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
exist.
You can't trust anybody that publishes the book. That's the problem. And profits off of their stories about the UAP topic.
I agree. Anytime somebody with an intelligence title comes out and tells you something, you got to be skeptical.
Sure.
Sorry. Like
Yeah.
that sucks. David Grush I don't think he's lying. I really believe that he believes everything
He was lied
told.
to. Sure.
Some of the stuff he was told was probably not true. But everything he says, he investigated, he found some of it might be bullshit because he was told bullshit. But I don't believe him to be a liar.
Yeah, I don't think he's like a
I think he's
disinformation
not at all.
campaigner.
Yeah, they didn't put him up there. He's not one of their dancing monkeys. He truly was trying to do something good.
I think so.
Yeah.
God bless him.
I mean, follow the law to the letter. That guy.
Yeah.
He's so scared. You know, if he says one thing too much.
We'll say in a skiff, please.
Yeah, please, Skiff.
Yeah.
Please. So had they killed anybody to keep this secret? Skiff!
Yeah.
Skiff!
Yeah. Yeah, that's like his plead the
Yeah,
fifth. type of
exactly.
thing.
I plead the skiff.
Yeah. And then when he's in the skiff, could you imagine they have a skiff and it's just all the goods?
Yeah. I want to be in
So,
that room.
I have the answers in order to all of your questions.
Dude, he said he knows
yes,
where the
yes,
bases
no,
are.
no, maybe 600.
Yeah, he
I'll
kept
see
a
you then.
tally. Yeah. He has a list of every base and what they have, where they are. He has that. He's given it to them. He gave it to Arrow.
So
Arrow was like, Grush, he didn't have much to say.
it's it seems it's everywhere just has one item. It's a B2
Yeah.
bomber.
It's dusty and it
from
has
the
a cover over it.
1980s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even think the damn thing starts.
Yeah.
I think we parted it out.
Didn't I swear we dismantled this and got the money for it.
Yeah, because we built something so sick. Like we have something out there that's so amazing.
Well,
Lazar
it's
saw
been
the
100 years.
Yeah.
So fucking what's going on?
Lazar saw the SR-73. I think it's the 73 or 74. Right, so they've been building on that program. The SR-71 decommissioned in the 90s.
Okay.
So it's 2025. We've replaced it
What?
multiple times, right, in the last 30 years.
Okay.
And he said he saw it. It's called the Aurora. It's a triangular craft. Apparently runs
Heard of it.
nuclear. Yeah.
Yeah.
This thing, the only reason we know it exists is because
Bob
when
Lazar
we
said
were they had satellites tracking for like weather anomalies and earthquakes. They were tracking huge sonic booms whatever made the sonic booms were taking something from one side of the country to the other in like an hour. And they were like, what is that?
I don't know, but that's where I want to fly. I want that fucking airline.
The
G-Force airline.
Yeah, there's no way you could survive.
Can you
that
put your
trip.
tray table for? Yeah, it's the worst.
Yeah, make sure. Yeah, put your
Everybody's just
fucking
like, dude,
yeah.
have you seen the videos? Excuse me, of where the people are taking like the
I'm just
G-force?
picturing like that as
Because that's what it is.
Yeah.
It shows the guys, and then they pass out, but the G-force like pushing them.
And imagine like
It looks horrible.
in the aisle. They're holding up like the thing. Put your oxygen mask on, and then in a few minutes you're gonna have to go and pump blood through your brain so that you can survive. If you start to red out, you're gonna die.
The seatbelt goes like this.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then to control your breathing so you don't fucking die.
yeah. You're just gonna go
It's-
like this.
And then
Yeah.
you
And it will be in New York by the time you wake up. Yeah, from the blackouts.
Do you want peanuts?
You don't want to be eating peanuts during this flight.
He's trying.
The whole time, it's
Sir,
right there.
Sir, drink your water, sir.
That's the best airline ever. Fuck JetBlue, man.
And who comes up to you? Eat your peanuts. Drink your fucking water, dude.
That person, yeah, they're just
Yeah.
a gangster.
They don't even work
They're
there.
so fucking strong.
They don't
They're
even
just
work there.
yoked. Yeah. It's a Navy SEAL, just like,
Yeah.
like he's using the
Eat
bathroom
your
during
fucking
the flight.
peanuts. Yeah, he's chilling. He's reading a magazine.
What's wrong with all you guys?
Yeah.
You're just soaking wet, covered in peanuts.
And pissed.
And we're here in New York City. Thank you for flying.
Yeah.
Janet Airlines.
Yeah. Damn it, Janet.
Yeah,
That's it.
good. Yeah, that's your closing. Okay.
You got what I was doing there, yeah.
What do we got next?
That was it.
Ooh, this looks fun.
Scientists confirmed this 146,000-year-old skull belongs to a lost human species.
Good. We're finally closing the gaps because we know that we didn't just go from like a fish thing on the sand to this. Like there's a few steps.
We might, who knows, you know?
You know.
Who knows? Could you imagine?
So here's one of our
And
cousins.
then just oh shit, are these legs or some shit? They talk.
Ooh, mushrooms.
yeah. This will probably make me smarter. Okay, so here's what you'll learn when you read this story.
Tell me.
A skull discovered in 2021 nicknamed Dragon Man.
Sick.
I know. I wish my nickname was Dragon Man.
It is now.
Thank you.
Dragon Man.
I'm a Targaryen, dude. Come on now. Has been identified as belonging to a group of early homonyms
Oh, the Denisovans.
known as the Denis.
I know
Oh,
the Denisovans.
those old chestnuts.
Yeah, sorry.
The fuck's the Denisovans?
They're one of our ancient cousins. This is not new news. The Denisovans.
You're
I know. Stop.
Okay.
I know. I'm
Oh,
being,
the
I'm being
Denis. You hear this
ridiculous.
fucking guy, the Denisovans.
I'm being
He thinks this is
ridiculous.
new.
Yeah.
He thinks this is new.
I get it.
This came
I'm
out
a nerd.
13 months ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep up over
Yeah.
there, Dragon Man.
Yeah. Targaryen, huh? Okay.
Ooh, here we
So,
go.
Jared, what about this?
Okay.
Affectionate displays boost relationship satisfaction across cultures despite varying social norms.
Ooh, yeah. Obviously.
So, like, if you like kiss in public, that means you're in love.
Yeah, and hold hands and stuff. You mean people like human interaction and affection when they're in a relationship?
They love it.
They love it.
These fucking people love
No,
it.
there's got to be some more to this story. They're not just telling us something we've known
Next.
since we were Denisovans.
Well done, sir. Well done. Displays of affection. Actually, let's go down.
Ooh, a
So,
graph.
measuring affection. So, yeah, there's literally a graph. Not only is there a graph, listen to this. Well, the graph, it's funny. It's just the different countries.
Okay.
So, Nepal, Poland, Indonesia. So,
Where's France?
I don't see London or France, but Jared,
What? I see you're under
I see Nepal. What?
Nepal's underpants.
I see Nepal, Poland, and Indonesia. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Private display of affections. So Indonesia's like private, not so much.
Okay. Yeah.
Nepal. They're like, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Private.
So
Yeah.
this is people that like private.
Private.
Okay.
It
So
should be through
not
the fucking
public.
roof.
Right. Yeah.
All of
that's
them should be
weird.
maxed.
I only like public.
I only
displays of
fucking
affection.
in front of
Yeah.
people. It's
Open all
insane.
the shades.
So here's what's wrong with the Indonesians. Clip that.
yeah, Jesus.
Yeah. And then put anything I've ever said after it.
Yeah.
And it'll work. Here's a song of these fucking Indos.
No,
What? Indos isn't slang for Indonesians.
it's not. You're right.
Yeah, I just made that up.
And I mean, Indonesia, they came up with some of the coolest martial arts. Like,
I like him too.
good for you.
Yeah.
Keep going.
I agree.
Keep going.
Dude, they're best.
No, they're bad motherfuckers.
No, I know. That's why I brought this graph up. So private displays of affection, they're not into it, right? Poland through the roof.
Yeah, of course.
These
they do seem a little more buttoned up.
Of course, these Poland buttoned up.
Yeah.
These Polonese love it. Here's what's crazy. Indonesia,
Yeah.
they like public displays of affection more so than private. Literally, the graph says
That's interesting.
2.88,
Yeah, I see it.
3.14. They're pi.
They are pie.
Yeah. And then negative opinions about people
like to eat their
displaying
pie in
affection in public. So negative opinions. Indonesia has the hugest negative opinion, the
Yeah.
largest out of this group, and they're also the biggest proponents of it.
Weird.
Isn't that odd?
Yeah.
Negative behaviors towards people displaying affection in public.
So they're so into it that I get it now. Like, because it's so wrong, they
Yeah.
are into it.
Yeah,
Like, they're
it's
like,
taboo.
This is so it's taboo.
Yeah.
Okay. So they
Okay.
love it.
Relationship satisfaction. Nepal.
Through the roof.
killing
Look
it.
at Nepal. Yeah.
The Napoli.
Yeah, the Nepalese. We
the
got to get
Nepali.
over there. Not for any
Researchers-
other reason than for research.
Yeah.
purposes.
yeah. Researchers used the public and private romantic display of affection scale. Did
Okay.
you know that was a thing?
Nope.
Or, as we refer to it, the PPRDAS.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Now that you said the acronym, I get
yeah, everyone has. Hey, did you get the reports from the PERDOS?
it. Yeah.
It's crazy. Anyway, a tool that measures how people in relationships express affection publicly and privately.
Yeah.
Participants were also asked to evaluate.
Wait, well, hold on. Rewind. Why did we pick these 3 countries?
We didn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have picked them.
Yeah, who went? Who was like, you know, who we need to look
The
at?
Indonesian, the Nepalese.
Yeah, the Nepalese and Polish people.
Polish.
We need to see how they feel about PDA.
Yeah.
What?
Why them?
I would pick like Sweden or France, like
No, for sure France.
Australia.
For sure France. For sure. I get Australia's a huge place.
Yeah, I know, but there's so many hot chicks.
I know.
It just is
I
what it
know.
is.
So Switzerland, Sweden.
But if everybody's good looking, is
Italy.
anyone good looking?
Yep. Yeah. There's levels.
Yeah.
There's levels.
Mhm.
Anyway, so the researchers write, our findings highlight the influence of cultural norms on the expression of romantic affection and suggest that relationship satisfaction is closely tied to affectionate behavior, albeit with variations shaped by cultural context. So, Jared, I think you hit the nail on the head there at the beginning when you said, so people that like each other show it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad we all learned that today.
Yeah.
So, all the folks out there at home, make sure you show affection to the
But
person you
still,
love.
like, know what you're
In
doing
public.
in public. Know what you're doing.
Yeah, don't be a fucking weird.
You don't tongue kiss. Okay?
What?
You don't tongue kiss in public.
Oh, you don't think so?
I mean, I guess you can.
Yeah, I'm not against that. I don't think
Yeah.
that's too far.
It depends. on
If
how
you're
you
like
kiss.
gross about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
But I think it's okay.
A little, and
And obviously, it depends on where you are in the situation.
Yeah.
Like if you're at brunch and you're just like going at
if
it,
you're at
that's
Chuck E.
silly.
Cheese and
yeah.
you're fucking,
then
sucking
you're
face,
a psycho.
then that's okay. But if you go to Starbucks and do it, you're a monster.
yeah, Starbucks before they close.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not at 9 a.m.
No. Peak hours.
Peak rush time
Go there and make
before
out.
you order. Like,
Yeah.
you wait till you get to the window.
Yeah.
And then right when they say, "What would you like me?" and then you just
You grab your partner and just
get down on it.
yeah.
Okay.
Get down on it. Okay, so did you enjoy that? Or was fucking anyway?
All that lovey-dovey shit goes out the window once you're married.
Someone said that.
yeah, G-Man.
Oh, that's fucking
G-Man, that's your new name. Yeah, forget GB.
G-Man.
G-Man.
The G-Man.
Yeah.
And
love
what a man the G is.
Because that, like, it's got kind of like Fed connotations.
Yeah.
Like he's like some sort of secret agent.
Yeah, well, why is that the G-Men? Aren't they
Government.
called G-Men?
Yeah, government. Yeah.
The G-Men.
So that's what they used to call the
What if-
feds in the 50s.
Chestnuts.
Because
Oh,
they used to
yeah, that's
like
funny.
write down your license plates and stuff and then like wiretap you and take pictures of you and then make a whole file and then drag you in front of like the McCarthy hearings and shit. Like,
Yeah.
what a horrible thing. Like,
Crazy.
yeah, you're so liberal, you're a socialist. So you're obviously a communist.
Are you? Yeah.
Which
Are you a
means,
Soviet sympathizer?
Yeah, you can't.
What?
Yeah. Wait.
I
What?
wrote a book about Narnia and shit. Like, what are you
Yeah.
fucking talking about?
Yes, but everyone shares
the
everything.
subtext.
Yeah.
Yeah. We know what that means.
Page 347, if I may.
Yeah. Fucking
The
introduce
animals
us to-
shared a meal together.
sounds socialist to
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
So, commie, go back to your wherever you're from. It's like I was born here. I'm like
Yeah.
4th generation.
Yeah. I've never been to another
Yeah.
country. I've never been outside.
And
the
honestly,
US.
I kind of like it how we do things here. I'm not like trying to change it.
Soviet sympathizer.
Yeah.
Kill him now.
That's what a sympathizer would say. Yeah.
Amen,
scary
G. And then he said he'll take it. G-Man? G-Man T?
G-Man wins. All right.
Okay.
What we got?
Yeah, let's see. So, Jared, what if I were to tell you?
The Denisovans.
Damn it. Jared, what if I were to tell you? I'm going to skip. I'm going to go to this one.
Okay.
What if I were to tell you that a human being tried to tell the world that he had sex with. Let me rephrase. If I were to send you flowers.
Yeah. There.
Jared, Billy Idol
Okay.
How many women do you think that man has slept with?
Oh
Remember,
my
he was a
God.
rock star.
Billy
He had
Idol.
that famous song. Lest we forget. It's
Quite a few.
Nice
Wide
day for
weather.
what?
Yeah.
He had that one. Wide
No,
wedding.
There has to be more than one.
Why? He's Jason Statham apparently, but why? That's the guy on the flight from your story. Yo, you don't watch The Wedding Singer because you're the worst.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, he is in
Well,
it though.
okay.
He's on the plane, right?
Oh, where I'm on the plane.
Yeah.
Billy Idol. I'm Adam Sandler.
I was thinking of the scene where they sing, but that's from Mr.
Going
Deeds.
on with you.
It's not even from The Wedding Singer. It's from Mr.
Cool.
Deeds. Yeah.
Okay.
Never mind.
I'm glad you brought it up though.
Yeah.
All right, so
Ground
many women
control
do you
to
think-
Major Tom.
yeah, good
Yeah,
stuff.
that one. Okay.
Space Oddity.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not Billy Idol.
No, yes, there's not.
No, it's actually a legit
David Bowie,
like
yeah.
rock star.
Yeah.
Yeah, killer.
So, how many women do you think he slept with, in his mind?
How many women do I think he said he slept with, or how many do I really think he
Let's
slept
hear
with?
both. Start with how many women do you think he has slept with?
I think okay. I think he's actually slept with 220.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's light work.
Yeah.
That's light work.
You're a rock star.
Yeah, but that's
if you
light
didn't
work.
break 200, that's weak
It's
stuff.
Billy Idol.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many did he say? I'm
Yeah.
gonna say 387.
387?
Yeah.
Okay. You're very close.
Good.
So he said that he slept with a million people.
No.
Yeah. Billy Idol's secret son wasn't a shock
Secret
because
son,
he
yeah.
had sex with 1 million people.
Okay, that's not possible.
Nope.
No, it's literally not
He's never seen 1 million people.
No. Yeah, at a concert. No. probably
Nope.
Not
What
for
the
him.
fuck? 1 million people
Yeah.
at a concert would be so insane. Well, not one of his
Michael
concerts.
Jackson. Yeah, exactly.
You know, biggest concert of all time. You know who it was?
Yes, actually, Rod Stewart.
Yeah, because we talked about it.
Wasn't it 8 million?
It was like 3. Crazy. Bonkers.
3 seems low, but that's
3
pretty-
million human beings in one place to see a guy
It's crazy.
fucking
Yeah.
shake his little hippies.
Dude, and it's Rod Stewart. He's no Billy Idol.
Yeah. Dude, look at his fucking grill though.
Yeah, he still looks.
Like a what?
No, I don't want to go anywhere.
Like a grasshopper?
Further,
Still
yeah.
looks like a
He's
fucking
still-
creature of the night.
He's
What?
still alive.
Yeah.
Creature of the night.
Is he still alive?
This is Madame Tussauds, actually.
Yeah.
This
Or did they
isn't
just
even him.
staple his fucking eyes open? Like what did he do? Look at
It's
this
a
guy.
full weekend at Birdie's.
I slept with 1 million women.
Just the people around him want some of that action, so like they stapled his eyes open and they walk him around with tape on his
Weekend at
legs.
Billy's, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
There you go.
No, dude, better if I came.
Ooh, what's that?
You're not there yet. You're not there yet.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, but that sounds like something you would say just fucking around, like a million.
How many women do you think you're sleeping? 1 million.
Like a million.
Oh,
That's
who
so
knows?
stupid. So it's not even a real story because that's not real.
Earlier this month, a new documentary about Billy Idol expounded on a very punk life twist that privately surfaced for the rocker back in 2023. He had a long lost son. Anyway, boring.
1 out of 1 million,
I
dude.
know.
You'd be the luckiest.
Yeah,
guy
your odds are
ever.
great. Do you just always wear a condom, or do you just
No,
pull out game stronger than strong?
he doesn't have swimmers.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's only because
There's something wrong with him.
Yeah, I only have one shot.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's Jason Statham, but
He is.
I only have one shot because my sperm count's quite low.
Yeah.
It's actually quite depressing when you
I do
think about
nothing but drink Mountain Dew.
it. Yeah,
That's how I get ready.
yeah.
That's how I get
Forever.
things going.
That's how I get ready to sing my song.
Not my song.
Yeah.
You know that one song I
if
sing.
you guys like that one, then you're gonna love this.
Me and the guy who sings
nice day
Sunglasses
for
at
a
Night.
white wedding.
We're touring together.
Yeah. And we're gonna be featuring I can ride my mind with no bicycle, or whatever it is. I can ride my hand with no handlebars.
And
The
then
one hit
we're
one.
all-
I thought we were just saying one
yeah,
hit wonders.
and we're also gonna have the guys that sing, "Oh, I get knocked down, knock it up again."
Chumbawamba.
Yeah, Chumbawamba.
Chumba.
Chubba?
Chumba.
Chumba.
Chumbawamba. That was their problem. Or you're a butterfly. Super. What's the song? Fucking one hit wonder. Come on, lady. Come, my baby. You're my butterfly. Sugar.
baby. Yeah. Crazy Town.
Crazy Town.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's a good name.
that's a
I
great
use Crazy
fucking
Town
name.
all the time. I say it.
I
constantly.
think doesn't everybody say Crazy Town?
Yeah.
Dude, that's actually I don't say it.
It's Crazy Town.
I just maybe I think
I do say it. I actually do.
Dude, that's crazy.
Because every time I say it,
Town.
I think of the stupid song.
That's a nice day for a white wedding. That's not even fucking.
Where my son. You know that guy got like more than 1 million because he looked like George. What's
the
his
jungle.
name?
Oh, no.
George
Nap.
No, the Christmas
He looked like
one.
fucking George Nap.
Fucking dun, 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 I guess it would be nice. George Michael.
Oh,
He looked like George Michael.
Okay,
Was
there you go.
straight in the 80s and had a hit song, Sunglasses at Night. Corey Hart.
I wear my sunglasses.
Dude, that guy probably
at night.
cleaned house.
And dude, even the
that's all he
song
needed.
is about how cool he is.
yeah. Yeah, and it's like, and it's vulnerable too. She's deceiving me.
Yeah.
Cuts
It's
my
all the things.
security. Yeah, it's literally all the things.
But
then he's
still-
like, don't mess around
Yeah.
with the guy in shades.
you know all the fucking lyrics?
Yeah, because that song's a killer song. And then the
It's no
guitar.
Crazy Town.
It's just so cool. The song is cool, but it's a one-hit wonder. He's super good looking. He might not even sing. It might be a track.
It's Milli Vanilli.
Yeah, they Milli Vanilli'd him because he's like, yeah, like I said, George Michael, but
straight.
yeah.
So that makes him more handsome or less?
No, I'm just saying he cleaned up. Like if we're talking about 1 million women on Bowie's side or idols,
Yeah, it's Billy Idol.
Corey Hart has, I mean, because White Wedding.
It's a nice day for a... What? How many times
Rich.
he's used puns for that? My wedding.
Oh,
Like,
he probably hates that song.
Yeah, well, yeah.
He hates
singing it
it.
for 100 fucking
Yeah.
years straight.
And that's the song everyone's waiting for. It's like Billy Joel with Piano Man. Every time someone says Piano Man,
Hey, sing us a song. You're the piano man.
every time I
You're so
guarantee he's
fucking
like,
clever. Aren't you good?
I've written like 1,000 hits.
Yeah, I've
Why
written songs
this
that are so
one?
brilliant. Think of me.
Oh, you want Piano Man? Okay. Anthony works at a grocery store. Like he just angrily plays something else.
Oh, okay. That's what it was.
Yeah, I was trying to.
What's up, Rich? So, Rich in the house. Yo, he
Yeah,
said
welcome
it.
back.
Fuck yeah. So, okay, Billy Idol. So who...
You know, our audience, several of them have like their own entrances.
I know.
That's kind of funny.
It is.
And that's cool.
D-Live art or like
Yeah.
say like what's really
Going on? We Rich says Rich. Moose 7.
Moose 7, Moose-
comes in
Moose
with
7.
Moose 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chase says, "What up, fucking weirdos?" Or like he'll talk shit.
Yeah, sometimes.
What's up, losers? What
No,
are
but
you
it's weird that
idiots?
we have people that make an entrance.
Well, I can imagine.
That's cool.
Yeah. So okay,
You're in the
your
right
numbers
place.
were crazy, because you think he's had only had sex with 220
Yeah, I
women?
thought that, yes, physically, as a rock star.
Jared, think of how many women he just being on tour one year.
Yeah.
How many towns you go to? How many
You're
women
right,
you could sleep
because
with?
it's 3 or 4 at a time. You do at least 3 or 4 nights in a town, and then you move on. He's been a star for what, 40 years.
I'd say it,
do the
it could be
math.
in the thousands.
It could be in the thousands for sure. My
But to
numbers
say-
were low,
to say,
but I didn't know. Who knows? Fucking
who knows?
Billy Idol.
Maybe he couldn't get any girls.
Yeah, maybe he was like awkward
Maybe,
socially.
he would tour with that guy. I wear my.
So yeah,
And
he
every
just
chick
cleaned
just
up.
yeah,
Yeah.
and he's like,
Idol would be in the corner just
and he comes
watching.
in with sunglasses. I also wear my sunglasses at night. Do you want to
But
sleep
what
with
about
me?
White Wedding?
It's not a nice day for a white wedding.
Yeah.
Get out of here, Billy.
Corey Hart. And it's a cool name, dude.
Corey Hart, bro. Yeah. I hate the name Corey
He's
more than
cleaning
anything.
up.
But yeah, that's a good one. Corey
Yeah.
Hart.
Good
I
shit.
wear my sunglasses. What did we say we were going to look up?
Oh, the new Jeremy Corbell release.
Did we?
Yeah. Well, if you found a new
just
UFO video, so these guys, they don't release things that right away. They vet them for months, sometimes years.
Sometimes
so if he's released a
decades.
video, that means it's like
Jeremy
the real
Corbell, what
deal.
should I type?
Jeremy Corbell UFO video or something, whatever the newest thing
There are a
is.
million things are going to come up.
I know, but whatever the most recent drops are probably the new ones.
Right.
I know this could be tough.
This could
Oh,
be
it might be on his channel.
8
of
hours
course.
ago.
Yeah, there it is.
You.
How long is it?
Shit, boy.
This is an
A
example
minute and 6
of
seconds.
one of
This
the
is it, yeah.
UFOs
It's on his Weaponized
that our
podcast.
Cool.
military and intelligence community is
Okay.
looking at. It's just
Let's
one
fucking do
of
it.
See it.
images.
Whoever called it out, thanks.
This one is actually
Garbage,
a
I think.
still
Garbage.
from
G-Man.
a video.
G-Man,
It's a
G-Man.
brief video, maybe 4 seconds,
Is this
where
the Mosul
this
Orb?
orb or this metallic.
Yeah.
We know the Mosul Orb.
Dude, what the fuck
Hold
is
on, maybe-
going on with you? No, you're right. I read the thing.
It says the Mosul
Mosul Orb.
Orb. Yeah, I know the Mosul Orb. You can
This
play for
came
the
out
audience.
8 hours
Play
ago.
for the
New
audience.
CIA filmed UFO footage.
No, this is old school.
8 hours ago.
Yeah, but it's not that new. It's not new. It's old. The Mosul Orb.
April 16, 2016.
There we go.
This is older than I am.
Yeah. No, well, that's when they filmed it, but they released the video footage like over a year ago. I don't know why they're saying it's new.
Yo.
Oh,
Rich,
what about the orb they actually have?
Rich said what I said though. How he looks like a monster.
The
Billy Idol.
Buju orb. Have you heard about this?
The bougie orb. Yeah, it flies around. It's like, oh my god.
No, one of these fell. They hit a power line, fell, and some guy took it, and now scientists are studying it. It has alien writing all over it.
Liar.
No, for real. It moves on its own.
Liar.
Yep. It's called you have to look it up. It's like the Buju orb. This is like the biggest news in like ufology right now. What is this? This might be what these orbs are have been all along. Do you remember the Betts
Is it this?
sphere? No, it's a guy who has it. You can actually see it.
Is it this? Did I just say an orb?
Is it called the something? It's with a B.
I typed bougie, my boy. Is that not
No,
the term?
I just was trying to think of what it is. Type in
Orb discovered or
metallic sphere or whatever.
orb found.
It fell to the ground after hitting a power line. A guy picked it up, brought it,
line.
took pictures and videos of it. It's completely anomalous. It moves under its own control. It can change its density. When they first picked it up, it only weighed 10 pounds, and then by the time they got it to the lab, it weighed like 80. It's crazy.
Why wouldn't you send me that video?
Here it is. Yeah, it looks like that. What are they calling it?
I've used this video. I've used for other stuff. This is old.
Well, no.
What's it called?
I don't know.
Clearest orb sighting, ABC News.
No, it's not a
talking
sighting.
about?
The guy has it.
I know.
Okay.
He said, "What is it called?" I read you the name of that video. The Squamish Orb.
That's not it.
I know.
I
don't know.
it was found in Colombia.
Oh, okay. I saw that. It said Orb Columbia whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. I don't know why it said whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. Okay. Orb. Fuck it. What did I? Okay. Boom.
You found it? Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Okay. We're just going to watch this.
Dude, it's freaking bizarre.
Landed in Colombia, and we got our hands on it. Y'all, UFOs
Stop
have been
it.
all over
What
the news
channel did
making
you
headlines.
find?
Not always for
Who thought it was a good idea to open your YouTube videos by saying, y'all? He has more views than us, so yeah.
Okay, the Buga Sphere. Buga. Look that up. And you could do shorts. Just do shorts when you search.
You can do
hit
shorts,
the
do shorts,
tabs.
just do shorts, do shorts.
Because, yeah, there's enough there. There's thing Buga. Yeah, I've been looking into this since they found it. Buga. Buga Orb. There you go.
Yeah, well, okay.
And then hit shorts at the
I
top.
know, pal.
But you didn't. You scrolled
I'm
down.
just kidding, because this is right here. Say when.
There you go. That one. Yeah, the one you're on.
So apparently,
Shows
they
the inside
actually
of it.
captured real alien technology in Colombia, and it's all on video. You know those orb UFOs we've been seeing zipping around in far away,
the
blurry,
writing's
shaky
on
phone
it's
cam
the
footage?
best.
Well, they caught one, or so they say, after it fell from the sky after getting shocked by a power line. Called the Buga Sphere, observed by multiple witnesses and recovered by a group of amateurs near Buga, Colombia. And it was all caught on camera by 2 separate individuals, from it flying around before falling to the ground to them actually
we've been
walking
seeing
up
these
to it, which
for
honestly looks
decades.
pretty
I know.
convincing.
How does that fly?
Exactly.
It's
So
a
they're
sphere.
studying it. They're trying to figure it out. They did a spectrometer on it.
4.5 pounds when they first recovered it.
Here you go.
Hold on, one at a time.
Yeah.
They spectrometrized it.
It's probably going to be on this video. They used a
You need
mass
to allow-
spectrometer and they found inside in the internal mechanisms. There's like, and even around it, there's like, so there's no rivets, there's no seams, there's no welding. It's completely solid. And inside, just like the Betts sphere, which was found in the 70s, there's like these little balls inside of it that align at certain points, and it causes them to lift. It has its own Tesla propulsion, 0-point energy propulsion system inside of it. So they're trying to figure out how it works.
What is it for?
Good question. The
Who
writing,
does it belong
dude,
to?
just the writing on it is so freaking
That's what
alien, bro.
That's what
Play the video.
got me.
It's on there. Yeah. It
Bob,
shows
it's
the
somehow way
pictures.
closer.
Look at
What
this.
the? Oh, that's not it.
That's it.
This is like,
No, that is it. That is the
dude,
actual
this
sphere.
is the scariest object I've ever
Yes,
seen.
it is. Look at that. It looks like a circuit board on top.
Nope.
That's the arrangement of the balls on the inside. When it comes into that certain arrangement,
looking
it
at
lifts. Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
I don't want it because I'm gonna get abducted tonight.
That's real.
Fuck, man.
This is the real deal, bro. They found a sphere.
There
finally.
goes my Thursday. Fuck, man, that really sucks.
It's cool. Why does it suck? This is the coolest thing ever.
Because
Full
that means
screen it.
aliens are real and I'm getting abducted probably tomorrow
You
night.
probably already have been. We probably all actually have been.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
I wish aliens would hurry up and come. I'm tired of paying rent.
Yo, that's the greatest fucking thing I've ever heard.
Right? Because
Dude, that is
it's
just like
the
such
end of
that's
civilization.
such a fed up American
I
thing.
know it is. Yeah.
Like, I'm tired of paying my fucking bills. Can they come already?
Yeah. Can we have a zombie attack?
Can
or
War of the
something?
Worlds happen?
Yeah.
It's
I
crazy.
just want to be able to marauder.
Yeah. People don't realize these
No, it's
comforts
it's
that we
horrible.
have
Yeah.
are the best.
As soon as the toilet stops flushing, you're gonna
My
be
life
like,
is over.
What do I do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about when your AC goes out for like a day
Oh, dude.
and you're like, I'll fucking do it? Yeah. So relax. Like,
I'd
there's
go to a
no-
hotel if I could afford to.
Yeah, but I fucking
I'm
can't.
just gonna sweat it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's horrible, dude.
I took a cold shower
Yeah.
because my AC doesn't work and
The things that hover around crop circles. Yes. The things that they find after crop circles are made, the little orbs, that's what's inside of the big ones. They can fly. We don't know how.
Wait, what?
So after
Those things look like the things that hover around the crop circles.
yeah, so there's that video of the crop circles with the spheres creating a crop circle. The spheres themselves is what he says it looks like. Yes, it does. And the Mosul orb video, these metallic orbs.
I was trying to show you that.
The CIA,
motherfucker.
I know, but it's old school. The CIA has drone cam footage of these orbs all over the world, especially over battlegrounds areas like that, like in Iraq. That was filmed in, I think, Afghanistan or Iraq, or Mosul. So yeah, Iraq. So it's called after the city. So yeah, this thing. It's the same as when there's crop circles. Whenever a real crop circle is created, they find these tiny metallic spheres in the crop circle, and they don't know what they are. There was the scientist,
A real crop circle.
real crop circles.
Okay.
Remember we went through the difference.
You tried to explain it.
No, this is real science. And then there's that Avi Loeb. Avi Loeb, the astrophysicist, did a deep sea dive into an area where there was supposedly crashed material, and he found a bunch of little orbs, little metallic orbs, and the makeup of them are otherworldly. So there's some
So what are these
connection
things?
here.
Are they like the Wakanda
Play
balls?
the video, and it might tell you.
Are they like the Wakanda balls? They do everything. They make crop circles. They feed your family. They
I
cook
don't know what the
and
fuck
clean.
they are, dude. I don't know what they do. I don't know. Are they reconnaissance? Yeah, maybe.
They
Or maybe like when they all align in a certain place, like fucking what's it called? Megatron will come through or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah. What's their planet called?
fucking stupid.
Yeah.
That's not what it's called, but it's fucking dumb.
But that's remember that was the whole thing.
Robot Land. Yeah, what's it called?
Yeah, that's stupid, but we're about to have incursions in the MCU and we're like
Incursions are
wetting
fucking
ourselves
dumb.
over it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But what is it? Yeah, what is that called? Cybertron.
Cybertron, yeah.
I had to say it in the voice.
We need to bring Cybertron here. Well,
No, we fucking do not.
you guys breathe the air just fine. Just like, live amongst us and help us.
No, Cybertron is so sick. It's just metal shit everywhere.
you would really like it.
Yeah, you'd love it.
Don't you have the Allspark? You can like make shit. Yeah,
Oh no, we
whole-
forgot about that 4
Yeah.
movies ago.
Exactly. Anyway, we need the beasts.
Yeah.
Rise of the beasts. Yeah. Why do they
The
keep looking
Allspark,
like different things?
Don't know what Allsparkers, but I have a dinosaur and a gorilla.
Yeah.
This is a fucking joke.
I thought we were doing cars. Why are we doing gorillas? Like,
Yeah. By the way, and then we'll watch this fucking video.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel came out and he said of the closet. Finally. I know.
We've
Jesus
been waiting.
Christ. Finally, buddy.
There was no chemistry with him and what's her name?
I love women and shit. I find their boobies sexual.
Yep. That was a good impression of Vin
dead on.
Diesel. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now me and the mad scientist got to go in the bed together. I
mean,
mean,
the
the
workshop.
piston rings.
These are the women you chose? I choose her. You want me?
You want the one that's the toughest and most brutal
Aggressive?
and-
Yeah.
yeah. And
Yeah, I
very
want this one.
macho.
What's her name?
Michelle Rodriguez.
fucking Michelle. What do you want? Fuck you.
Yeah, he did pick the toughest ones.
Yeah. She could be my lover.
We're gonna have kids. And
This
shit.
woman's gorgeous. Cast her as my sister.
Yeah.
Let Paul fuck her sideways. Paul is gonna be here, right?
Here's the only reason I did this.
Paul's coming.
You
here.
said that guy from that fucking
Yeah.
not
She's
another
all
teen
that.
movies in this. Oh, he's in the real one.
He's the real one.
Oh, okay.
Mr.
Chris
ran
Abbott.
home to her mommy. Ran home to her mommy.
Oh yeah, it's that fucking
That's
guy.
the guy who's making fun of him.
Yeah. Play the sphere.
Yeah, that's right.
Just I want you to see what's inside of it and the cool design. Can you
Oh,
full
they
screen
open
it?
it?
Look at the fucking no, they can't. They have to use a mass spectrometer and they have to actually, like X-rays and shit and
They have to use the mass
ultrasound and yeah. That's how you figure out the atomic makeup.
But anyway, just real quick, I never finished what the fuck I was saying because we got sidetracked. Vin Diesel came out of the closet. So he came out and said,
Michael Rodriguez, get over here.
M-Rod, come here.
Okay, go ahead.
He said A-Rod. He said, the studio said they wanted Fast and the Furious conclusion. And I said, under 3 circumstances. 1,
Yeah.
you bring it back to Brazil. No, to L.A.
Okay, good.
To L.A.
To Brazil.
He says,
I
Brazil.
get it. Yeah.
He said, bring it back to L.A. Number
Okay.
1. He said, number 2, bring it back to the street racing. He's also Sylvester Stallone.
So someone wrote him a speech to say
Yeah.
at like Comic-Con.
And then here's the third one. It was at like a street racing convention. It was at Race Wars.
Which he invented with Emerald.
Yeah, Race Wars is the craziest
Remember
name.
in the movie he says that. She's like, we used to come here together. We invented it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we didn't pick a better name?
Yeah. And
What
we
do
don't
you
make any
mean?
royalties or like anything.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. But no, so, and then he's like, and the third thing,
yeah.
I said I need to bring back and share the screen with Brian O'Connor, who's dead.
Did everyone in the audience do that simultaneously?
No.
Did anyone tell him?
Oh, Paul's dead. No, they went like this.
Yeah. We want an AI Brian. No, we don't.
Vin. You got really good looking.
Vin, come here. I need all 4 of you guys to come here.
Hey, read this thing.
Yeah.
Why is it hieroglyphs?
Yeah. So what? What's the plan here?
And then he turns and then his head
Yeah.
becomes in front of his face.
It's his brother's face for half a second.
Yeah.
Okay. No, they're doing it for family. Yeah.
The two of you come here. Why can't AI do fingers, dude?
It's weird.
They can't do fingers, and I realized why they can't do text either. Because they take images from the internet.
Yeah.
So and they like create images using images.
Okay.
So they don't overlay like letters.
Okay.
So they literally see the letters as like part of the picture.
Oh.
So it gets confusing to them. They don't see like the
It's
word
getting
"the"
there,
is
though.
TH and E. So let me throw a TH and E, right?
Yeah,
And then podcast is PO. It's just like, oh, this is how the words look on signs. So
Yep.
that's why.
Yeah, I don't like that. I need layers. Yeah.
Dude, that's so. And you, someone who builds a lot of thumbnails and shit,
Exactly.
knows you have to deal with it every
That's
fucking
fucking
day.
such nonsense.
Where you're like, man standing in a field, and it's
Yeah. Angry man. Yeah. Try doing an emotion. Yeah, they're not good at emotions.
And then, dude, you know what would be so fucking frustrating about that? I'll have everything perfect, but it'll change something perfect from the beginning. Like once I adjust,
Yeah.
I'm like, but why? No, he
I
needs to be
wanted that
blonde.
guy, yeah,
yeah.
but
So go back to the other guy, and now it's a woman, and I'm like, the whole thing's fucking
Yeah.
ruined. Yeah,
That's great. Yep.
it's crazy. Anyway,
AI for president, Rich says. That's happening. By
Yeah.
the way. We're 10 years from that.
6-ish.
Yeah, there's a few years left on this term. Then we got 2 terms after that. Yeah.
The midterms is when.
Okay, so we're 12 years away.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, I've been stuck watching Bigfoot and Sasquatch AI as ICE agents. It's funny, dude. It's the funniest shit.
That sounds hilarious.
So it is. It's literally, hey guys. It's like him filming himself, but it's like a Bigfoot.
No
Yeah.
way.
It's like, hey guys, been out here all day. Guys, and it's so crazy because it looks so real.
Yeah.
There's also another one. He's like, it's called like Sasquatch TV or something. And he's like, so I got a battle with 100 humans. I said I could beat him. And then so it like shows him scarred up afterward. Like, dude, it's
Oh
so
my God.
good, but it looks so real. It's so
Yeah.
funny. It is.
AI created.
Yeah.
That's wild, dude.
So like somebody has to obviously like do it.
So do you want the Brian O'Connor thing?
No, it's the craziest thing.
Why would he do that?
I don't know.
Like, you know that thing where
The first two
Cyclops
things.
comes out and dances for some reason at Coachella? Like, there's that
Yeah.
GIF?
What is that?
I don't know.
Emergency Awesome's obsessed with it.
Yeah, he plays it every video.
Hey guys, so in Avengers Doomsday, and
Here comes
Cyclops. who is that? Like Travis Scott or something?
It's supposed, yeah, it's obviously a Coachella, somebody at Coachella,
Yeah.
but it's always Cyclops. Whoever made that, they're not making anything off of it, dude.
And
it's
why'd
being
they do
used
that in the
play-
fucking first
I
place?
know it, but they're playing the shit out of that.
What if instead of Travis Scott,
It's Cyclops.
from the 90s cartoon?
Yeah, that's insane. Actually, something we would think of,
Yeah.
which is funny.
I made it. But
Oh
I'm
yeah,
just
dude!
embarrassed
Look at how in full screen. Look at the fucking design. So alien writing around the edges, very similar to what we saw at Roswell in the I-beam. They recreated it.
What we
It looks
saw.
well, no, because
I know,
the
I'm
sun
kidding,
recreated the writing, but the center looks like almost like a what could be described as a microchip, and then it has these
Yeah.
little lines come out and these dots. Watch what they say about it. Here, I'm sure they bring up the inside.
So, and then Vin Diesel going on.
To 22 pounds, about 5 times heavier.
So it
It's
can change its
engraved
weight.
with all these crazy looking designs, symbols, and grooves that go all around it. On the front, there's a particular pattern that looks like a circuit board, surrounded by what appear to be characters in an unknown language. When using AI to translate it, it read, "The origin of birth through union and energy in the cycle of transformation.
Holy
Meeting point
shit!
of unity, expansion,
I
and
didn't hear that
consciousness.
before.
Individual consciousness." Okay, take that with a grain of salt. Among the researchers in the independent
I don't think he
lab
knows
that
what
took
that
him in for
means.
study was X-ray radiologist
Yes.
Jose Luis
So
Velasquez,
they
who
X-rayed
performed a
this thing.
series of
It's that
in-depth
big?
scans on it, and he found out just how impressive this object really is. The scans
insides.
determined the sphere is made of 3 very dense layers, has a chip-like core on the inside with perfect internal symmetry, and has 18 tiny microspheres
It's the
inside of it as well
microspheres.
that happen to align with the circuit
Is this
board
so
pattern on the
loud?
outside, which ufologists are claiming is what powers the device's
So
anti-gravity,
it creates some sort of
possibly
torsion
a
field.
zero-point energy propulsion system. 32 dots align the grooves that surround the entire sphere, which appear to have been drilled out from the inside. Despite it having no signs of welding, joints, or seams anywhere along its surface, yet appears to be a completely homogeneous object, which is just impressive engineering by any
And
means.
it was flying
also
on its
measured as
own
emitting its
before it
own
fell.
electromagnetic field.
It
and
does.
its surface temperature was unusually variable, going
Listen
up
to
and down
this.
at all times. It also didn't react to heat, neither scorching nor even getting hotter when they put a blowtorch
Yeah,
to it.
so
And
I
when
heard
they
that
poured
too.
water on it, it evaporated while staying completely
evaporates
cooled
It's
to the
water,
touch. Rumors went
but it
around that
stays
Russia
cold.
contacted the team in possession
You
of the
can't
sphere
burn
with an
it,
offer to
you can't
purchase it. The
freeze
four
it.
was sent to Mexican authorities, who allegedly now have possession of it and are studying it further. We do know for sure it's an artificial object, whether it be man-made or extraterrestrial made. And
What,
obviously the internet is in
dude?
an uproar, absolutely
Isn't it
insisting
crazy?
this
Release-
is
it
just
has its own
another hoax. I
electromagnetic
just think it's
field,
funny that when we
and
get
it can
blurry,
fucking
shaky cam
fly.
UFO videos,
Yeah, hold on.
critics
Yeah.
claim it's inconclusive and demand high quality footage. But whenever we do get tangible, conclusive, and up close evidence like this, the same people call it fake. Which, hey, it very well might be, but man,
Yeah.
I really hope it's not. So apparently they
So the
actually
bet-
captured
Fucking
real
loser
alien
We need, to
technology in
do, we
Colombia.
need to do the Bet Sphere. So probably a lot of people don't even know about it. Or have you ever heard of the Bet Sphere?
Yeah.
You have? Seriously? Like the Denisovans?
But you can go on. I mean, do you want me?
No, I'm now that we've watched this, I'm gonna talk about the Bet Sphere next week. So get ready for that.
Prepare for that.
No. It's an amazing story, and now that we have this, it really gives credence to that,
Clear water.
to the Bet Sphere. Yeah,
Really?
the Bet Sphere is exactly this object. It was found in the 70s, and it was stolen by the Navy. The family who had custody of it let the Navy study it, and they were given back something that was nothing like what they
No
gave them.
way.
Yeah, they just kept it.
Here's your thing back.
Yeah. They signed their work.
Yeah. The orb would have got deported.
It basically did. It is, I think,
It's
isn't that what they
Mexico,
said?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
There it is.
They got deported. Yeah, it literally did.
Oh
That's
my
fine.
goodness. That orb does look legit, G-Man. So yeah, good show. Good show. I want to talk about the Bet Sphere. I'm excited for next week.
Cool.
We're going to
Okay.
get into that. Now I know what to talk about next week.
Yep. We can talk about the bit sphere.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Really?
Oh, dude, it's such a good story. The fact that you don't know it makes it even more fun now. I get to tell you this cool story that you don't know.
Yeah. I guess we. Okay, so you want to condom?
Yeah.
Wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up.
All right. Let's do a question of the day because I'm feeling frosty.
Go for it.
And then we'll get into the.
I'm so bad at these, but yes.
Yeah. Oof. Really bad. I forgot.
Yeah, I'm not good at answering these.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, you would be real bad at that. I'm just kidding. If you had to live inside the world of one TV show, what would it be?
Oh. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. It wouldn't be anywhere like in the past. It would be like a futuristic show.
Like,
Do I get to make use of the objects in the
of course,
movie
you live
and the
you-
show?
You live in the world.
Okay,
yeah.
so Back to the Future.
Is that a show?
I want the DeLorean. It's a movie or a show, yeah?
Is that what I said?
I think so.
Why can't I find it?
Ooh, there's a really cool show that
If you could live in the universe, okay. Any movie, what would you pick? Okay. yeah.
Back to the Future is a good one, or the MCU because or it could be a mutant with like superpowers.
Yeah,
would be
but
cool.
like, what if you're just a person?
No,
You're
that's
like,
what I said. That's
"Fuck."
why I asked. Do I get to be like part of it, or am I just a fucking NPC?
Yeah, you're an NPC.
Then I'll just
You just
stay here.
you heard about Doc and Marty,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't even hear about it.
but you
Nobody
just
heard
get, you
about
just get beat up by Biff all the time.
it. Yeah, that's my life.
Yeah. Okay. Hot take conversations. Look at all these I have. What
Yeah.
what ifs and hypotheses?
Go for it.
Or hypotheticals.
You didn't answer the question.
You didn't ask that. Oh, any movie universe? Ooh. You know what would be sorted though? I don't like the
Valerian.
movie,
That
but
was-
Ready Player One.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's a horrible, horrible time to live.
Very.
Just the video game is
dystopian.
fun, yeah. But you know where all the keys are, so you could win.
Oh yeah, I'd
Yeah,
own
and you
the
would
game.
own the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know where the keys are.
I do. So take me with you.
Okay, go.
I'll help
Or yeah, everything else sucks.
Yeah, dystopian futures.
Breaking Bad.
suck.
Like, what the fuck? Everything
yeah,
sucks.
Everything sucks.
The
You don't want to be
Sopranos.
Nope.
Oh, these are all shows.
Yeah.
But movies.
entourage. If you're in the entourage, otherwise you're just.
Yeah.
This is.
This is lit. This
Yeah,
is it.
this
They're
world.
doing it right now.
And we're here.
Yeah. What movie or show is totally overrated?
Ooh, overrated.
Overrated.
One of those like teen shows that everybody watched.
Vampire Diaries.
Oh,
fucking
that's a good
something
one.
like
No. What's the one?
Buffy the
The
Vampire
Crown.
Slayer. The Handmaid's Tale.
Handmaid's Tale. There you go.
I've never seen it though. Neither of you.
I've only seen. Yeah, you're right. Like one episode. It's probably great.
It's probably
It's fantastic.
terrific show.
Yeah.
There's never been a time where everyone's like, "Oh, this show's so fucking great," and I watch it and I'm like, "What is everyone fucking dumb?" Like everyone's like, "Game of Thrones."
You know what's not good?
Talk to me.
Ironheart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you watched it?
Fuck
I
no.
knew you wouldn't. See, you're the worst. You have to watch
Am I the worst?
them. Yes.
Cool.
You watch them and then hate them, but you can't just hate them.
I don't just hate them. I have no interest in them.
Exactly. You
Captain America: Brave
it's
New World.
part of the story.
I'm
It's
okay.
part of the lore. You got to watch it. There's content coming. You need to watch it.
Nope. I hated her in The Walking Dead. Yeah, that's a universe to live in right there.
Oh, yeah. See, we know what Rich is about. He just wants the world to end.
Yeah, he's like, enough is enough.
Yeah, enough is enough. I'm over it.
Dude,
Something just.
it
wipe
would
us
be
out.
great.
Don't look up.
If I could snap. Yeah. Deep Impact.
Yeah.
Fucking Armageddon, man.
Just come.
Yeah. Independence Day, but it turns out different.
Okay.
What was the question most recently? No, most overrated show. Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, like it would be one of those like what was the show that like all the kids watch?
You sound so dumb.
I know. Like
Sesame
no, because I
Street.
loved like the OC was so good. Like
There's dude, shows that are good are good. So what's the show that's overrated where you're like,
I'm trying to think of a show that
really
people
everybody's
say are good.
on this shit? Like, this ain't mine. This ain't for me.
Yeah. But I haven't watched
You
a lot.
but you like everything that they
I do.
shove
I
in
like a
your
lot of
mouth.
shows. I do.
You're like, oh, this Book of Boba Fett's real fucking good, dude.
That's not overrated. Nobody liked it.
No, nobody liked
No, dude. If I haven't watched it, I can't say it's overrated.
it. No.
If it's popular and I haven't watched it, I don't.
So what show have you watched and you're like, damn, for me, the Three Body
Ironheart.
Problem. Ugh.
You haven't started it.
I
No, but
did start.
Ironheart, I'm disappointed with.
Of
but
course.
I knew it wasn't.
You thought it was gonna be good, yeah.
No, I didn't. That's the
Riri
thing.
Williams.
Yeah.
No one knows.
I know, but
cares, or-
they really screw this up.
I believe
Like the
it.
first episode's so bad. The third episode, okay.
I love that you keep watching. You watched Echo.
I have
Like you're
to see
in
them
it.
all. I got it because I want to know everything.
You know what I
about
will
the
say?
universe.
I didn't watch Echo, and I didn't miss a
You don't
fucking
need to.
thing.
Yeah, you don't need to watch it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Didn't miss
It's
a
such
thing.
a side story that nobody.
Dude, the fact that
gives
they put
shit about.
a penny into that fucking project
know.
is bonkers to me. Bonkers.
No, yeah, it makes no sense.
Like,
They dove super deep into the deep end on Ironheart.
yeah.
Like even, yeah, I'm telling you, they must have watched it back and been like, we could have done this better.
It's like She-Hulk or something.
Exactly. Where they're like, we could have made this good.
Yeah.
We fucked up.
Could they have made it good?
Yeah, I think they could have.
A female little girl Iron Man ripoff is the worst idea to me.
And they made her a villain. She's a thief. She uses her
I hate
Iron
it.
Man suit to be a thief.
I hate that.
I hate
very
it.
much.
Yeah.
They're gonna try and do
And
like
her
an arc.
AI instead of Tony Stark is her dead best friend.
Jesus Christ, the
Yeah,
worst idea.
It's such a bad idea. It's really
good to
bad.
hear your voice.
How do you have the memories of us together if you're just an AI that I created in my sleep? Seriously, that's the storyline. It's
Dude, you're lying.
no. She wakes up. How are you here? Like she programmed her in her sleep. Like it's so bad, bro. I don't know why. But they could have done it. They could have.
How?
Because Ironheart in the comics is kind of cool.
Nope.
Yeah. She has a cool story, the Tony Stark connection.
That's it.
We have a like an Iron Man character again. We could.
Jared, imagine this show. Ready? And tell
Okay.
me how you could make it good. This little girl, right? She is running around. She's running away from a bully, right? And the bully's like, "I'm gonna get you, you little mother trucker." And the girl's running. Oh no! And she falls and trips over a shield, and she picks it up, and she's like, "I'm gonna be Cap America."
Yeah.
And then she and then she starts like beating the shit out of people and robbing banks.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is.
It's the worst.
I agree with G-Man.
What does
here.
G-Man say?
He says,
tell
what
the
was the
audience."
Star Wars one with the two twin girls? That was underrated. Agreed. I loved that show. It didn't do good on viewership, but I thought it was really good as far as some of the origins of the Star Wars lore. At the end, she bled the cyber crystal to red. No, the kyber crystal. I love that show, G man. I thought it was really good.
Dude, you're not talking about
Acolyte. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm so disappointed they're not moving forward with that show. They took it like some of the lightsaber battles were. They freshened up so much.
Dude, if you don't have cool lightsaber battles in this day and age, what the fuck are you doing?
Stuff that they've never done before. They do. They have the best lightsaber battles and use of the lightsaber. And the dark Sith character is so good.
Sith. Oh, the chick Sith?
No, the guy. That
he
one
died.
skinny kid.
Oh wait, no, you're talking about that.
He's in something
Oh
else.
no, she was in that.
He's in something else as like this nerdy character, but in this, he's like this dark, like Sith Lord. He's awesome.
Cool.
Who does he play? He plays like some nerdy like hacker or something. Yeah. Anyway, yes, I love the Acolyte, G-Man. Good call. Great show.
I didn't watch
deserves
it. So
deserves another season.
Show that is overrated.
Underrated for sure. Good call.
What's a show that's overrated?
Yeah, when the kyber crystal bled red, that was when she turns. Is so cool.
What's a show where like that everybody's like, oh my god, you gotta see this, you gotta see this, you gotta see this, and you turn on, you're like, fucking really? This is what everyone's jizzing over?
Yeah, I know, but usually, like you said, they are good.
I know. Well said, CT.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah,
Men in Black. We're
she
G-Man.
got it exactly. By the way, rewatching Game of Thrones, as you well know, not overrated. It's brilliant. I even understand everything. Like the ending, I'm not mad about. All of it works.
Yeah, me too. I like it.
It really does.
I loved it.
Because
I love when he kills her.
this is the first time I'm watching
great.
it. I'm not there. I have like 2 episodes left, which is great. But I remember
because he has to.
I know. Don't even tell me because I don't want to think about it. I've been avoiding thinking about knowing everything in the future.
Yeah.
But so,
Arya. Yeah, her arc is so good.
It's so fucking good.
Yeah.
But what did you think about her killing the spoilers?
Perfect.
Ultra.
It needed to be her. I love that.
1000%.
Yeah, that she trained and learned, and she became the faceless. But the way she drops the blade to the other hand, and
that's not even the coolest
she has the
part.
dagger.
Yeah, I love that.
Because you don't expect her to be the one to take out the Night
no.
King. No, you think it's going to be John.
Yeah, of course. But he's stuck there fighting the fucking dragon.
know. They're all
and
overrun.
John's already done it.
Yeah.
a million. He's already done it all.
Come on, right?
But bro, do you remember the scene exactly where she drops the blade? Do you remember what comes right before that, where he turns around and like grabs her? Right, she goes to stab him, and he turns and grabs her. Do you remember the shot right before that? It's fucking genius.
I remember something is happening right when
so
before
the
it
White
happens.
Walkers, and the Night King all walk up to Bran. Theon's the last one there.
Yeah,
and he runs at him.
That's
he
right.
He knows
he's
gone.
dead. Yeah,
he runs at him, and the Night King just fucking breaks it.
Yeah,
moves out of the way, breaks it, stabs him. Theon's dead. And then they're walking towards him, and the White Walkers are lined up, and the White Walker's hair like wisps.
Yeah,
and he like turns, and Arya. Then you see Arya in there. I got
jumps
chills.
Down. Yeah.
Dude, you just see his hair just move a little bit, because she's
there, dude.
And then you see her flying, and then the Night King turns around and grabs her.
Yeah, you think it's done? Nope.
Bro, I literally
and they all just break into glass. Don't they all explode into glass?
One at a time.
So cool. Okay.
But the wisp of hair, because they have that white, hair,
and
with the beards and shit, and you just see.
And she's the one.
And you don't know, you don't know what, but you see that, and you see like him sort of turn, like, what the fuck?
She's a faceless, like she's like quick and stealth ninja style.
She's such a badass.
Like the guy who taught. Well, who was the guy that teaches her?
Cyril Farrell.
Is that his name? The guy that has that.
Jack and Hagar.
Jack and Hagar. Yeah. Jack and Hagar. I call my son that.
But dude,
because it's the greatest name.
Yeah, but dude,
he's so good.
Fucking
just random people getting killed just throughout the base as he pretends to be one of the Red Guard.
I love it.
Yeah, it's so good. A girl has named
the Lannister. Yeah,
has given a man his own name.
Yeah,
and he was gonna do it.
Yeah.
Take it back
because you have to give the
God
many-faced God.
Yeah,
you have to give him the name. But damn, what was I just gonna say? Arya Stark. her storyline's great. Oh, when she's in the at the end, they're like running through. It's very like Last of Us.
Yeah.
Like all the White Walkers are in like the library, and she's like trying to run through, and then she meets up with Lady Melisandre, and the last thing like she ever says is because they're like trying to knock down the door.
Yeah.
And it's Baron, the guy with the eye patch who died a bunch of times.
Yeah. He's so great.
And
too.
it's the Hound.
Yeah.
And it's Arya.
Yes.
And
what a crew.
they're banging on the door, and Melisandre says, what do we say to the god of death? And she's like, not today. And she says, fuck you, pieces out to go kill the Night King.
Oh, hell
It's so good.
Right. Yes.
It's so good.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. She quotes cereal for real.
Yeah, because she can see other people's history and stuff.
Not today, yeah.
What do we say?
And then so you go kill the Night King.
Call back to the first season.
Dude, it's fucking genius. The show is epic. Anyway.
Not today.
Bro. But her
let's end
saying
it there.
that,
Yeah,
it's
good
so
shit.
good. And then also Brand saying like, he's like to Littlefinger, like, the land would fall into chaos. And he's like, chaos is a ladder.
Yeah.
And he's like, everyone's like, wait, what the
How
fuck?
does he know
Or like
everything?
when he's talking to Jamie and he's like, the things we do for love.
Yeah. Or he knows
And
the whole
Jamie's like,
history
what
of the
the
dagger.
fuck? Yeah.
With what's his name? Yeah.
Yeah, Littlefinger in it. So good. Jared.
Yes, thank you, chat. Killing it always. Thank you for being a part of the show. Thank you for coming live and talking with us. We know who the Men in Black are. Mystery solved. Now we just need aliens. We've got a sphere. We're there. We're like right there. Like G-Man said. Like, subscribe, share it with your friends. Tell your friends about the show. Let's get some more people in here. Let's have bigger conversations. Tell us what you want to talk about. I love you all. Thank you so much.
Yep, we filming stuff. We got cool stuff coming out. Yeah, we appreciate you guys. Yeah, we're working on a lot of like pre-recorded stuff, as you'll see popped up, as well as highlights, and we're just trying to get a bunch of content out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want to support us, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. If you want to become a member, 99 cents, baby. You won't even notice. We love you guys, but just liking and subscribing is enough. Thank you so much. We love you. We will see you on the Flippy Flop later. Skater.